We on break. It's Treyway Podcast 3. We logged in. Blah, 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 blah.
Podcast number 3. Just the regular guys.
Bro, Buddy was acting very spicy.
No, I wasn't. I need sleep. I worked out for 4 hours. He doesn't know about that because he doesn't work out on daily.
Who works out for 4 hours, though? You work out for 4 hours? Like,
yeah.
Straight steel, straight rods?
Bruh, not today. Not today. Not today.
Ready for them questions, though?
Yeah, he is.
We're going to give y'all 15 minutes. That's it.
20 minutes.
Shout out to you.
20 minutes.
Happy Easter, too, for real.
You're going to give you 20 minutes.
I hope you've been living great. I hope you've been enjoying yourself. I hope you've been with your family. The most precious thing we have in life, especially at my time and state, is time.
Happy Easter, guys.
Treyway Podcast 3.
From the regular guys.
We don't fold. We don't break. Treyway.
Are you ready with these questions? Because you on one today.
Been ready.
You know with your Gucci slides, uncoordinated. This is crazy.
Gucci slides. What you mean?
Gucci's,
Ooh,
Gucci.
He's watching. You know what I'm saying?
This guy right here, bro.
No doubt.
So, first, we're going to be talking about bad investments in relationships.
A relationship is a bad investment. Let me tell you something. If somebody's not bringing nothing to the table, it's a bad investment. If I'm fronting, look at it like this. If I'm fronting too much, and you ain't doing much, that's a bad investment. All you fronting is a pretty smile. Off that.
What good looks is this?
Bro.
What about good looks? Is that a bad investment?
I mean, unless you're bringing something to the table. You got to bring something to the table.
So what's bringing something to the table? So no. We're not going to get really into it. But let me ask a question first. You didn't even let me go to the question.
Whoa, buddy. You very spicy today.
I'm not spicy.
Got attitude because you've been working out for how long? 4 hours?
Bruh.
But this episode 3. We don't fold, we don't break. Treyway, baby.
So, first question. Are the first dates basically a financial gamble with a low ROI?
It is, bro, because you don't know, like, what's going on.
And define an ROI. So, if,
So, return on investment?
Exactly. That means...
I don't consider no day a return on investment. Because I feel like a return on investment is like, I put money in, I can get something in return. Yeah. I feel like having a girlfriend, from my perspective, has never been a return on investment. Maybe like a decade in, like, bro, they be lounging though. You know what I'm saying? They be straight lounging. Because here's the thing, bro. Yeah. From a man perspective, you work, you get up, you work, you take care of your responsibilities. Yeah. That's if you take care of your responsibility, but like, if you got a dude that's take care of their responsibilities, it give you opportunity for the female to lounge. And that ain't no return on investment. That's like dead weight. I'm just saying. But it could be. It could be. Now, if you about yours, that's different. But somebody that's getting up, getting theirs, it gives a female the opportunity to lounge. So what is a return on investment? So what if you have two scenarios? You have a hardworking woman who is independent, got her own business, and then you have that'd be big cap. And then you have another woman that she's a stay home. Two women at the same time? No, there's different scenarios. And then another woman, she's two women at the same time. It's crazy. You're not Future, but shout out to you. But you have another woman that's a stay home. Stay home and mom does just everything in the household, cook, clean, that's cool, take kids to the school, that's cool. But does not have a job, but she does everything in the household, take care of everything. That's cool when the kids are young. Now once some kids get older, what you teaching them kids? It's time for you to kind of like get your ass on the track. You feel me? You got to get it together, no doubt. No, because I feel like where all these independent women at? I feel like that was a movement, and I feel like a lot of people were just talking. It ain't really amounting to anything. I stay in South Florida. So what? Okay, is this considered independent women? What? They get their own money. No matter how they get their own money. They say they have OnlyFans. Let's say they have OnlyFans. Let's say they're a stripper. They got a man. Who they manager? I'm trying to see what their manager like. So you trying to tap in with the manager? So you trying to get a cut? Do you need to get a cut or something like that? Go ahead with your question. I'm talking about. There's two different types of women. There's an independent woman. That has her own,
her things, and then you have a stay-at-home person. That's an investment. When you're dating someone, what if someone come up to you and is like, yeah, I'm looking to, you know, date and be a stay-at-home mom and take care of the whole family. That's her culture, and that's how she was raised.
Somebody come to me talking about that, it's a no-go for me. But it's like sometimes you get put in situations where, because you got to look at it like this, if you have kids with somebody and they're like, yo, I feel like it's probably best that I stay home and raise our child, and if you're in a situation you can do it, that's fine. But if you coming off rip telling me that
from the jump,
it's a no-go. You already telling me you tapping out. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that. That's like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of women nowadays in this generation, and they want to be taken care of.
See, you can't come off rip like that. We had a conversation about that the prior podcast, bro. You can't come off rip like that for real. Because I mean,
what if she said, "Hey, I like to," for example,
how she look?
Well, she's like the baddest of the baddest. She got everything you want in a woman, like looks, body type, but personality. But she doesn't have like
what
they say the like financial background, meaning as like she just want to be a stay home. She just come off rip and says like,
look, I mean, like from a older perspective, because I'm an older gentleman, right? That's cool because you don't want to have your children around anybody.
Yeah.
We look at the stuff on the news and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You don't want to have your children around anybody. So with that being said, if we already in a situation and a female tell me something like that, like, hey, you know what? It's probably best that we do it like that. I might be able to compromise because you know what? Life is about compromise. That's cool.
But let's say like we were talking about ROIs, right?
Hey, relationship ain't return on investment.
So, okay, but you were talking about first dates. What if she comes off and says like, hey, I do OnlyFans? What's your response?
She fine?
Yeah.
She fine?
Yeah.
What that ayo? She making them dollars? She make
coins. Like sometimes she spoil you. She tricks. Like she trick back on you.
Oh, we need to, you know what I'm saying?
You spinning the block?
No, no doubt. Because here's the thing, right?
Are you gonna continue, or is that stable? Is it stability?
I'm not an insecure man.
Oh, okay.
I'm not an insecure man. So if she's making money, and she's making money in a situation where it might not be looked upon as ladylike,
yeah,
I'll compromise on that too. I'm still who I am.
Is that a return on investment with that?
If she making money and she providing to what we got going on, yes, it is. But
her job title.
I don't care about the job title. Are you providing means to where we need to go? So we got a car, right? I got $5 and she got $10 and we need $15 to go.
Yeah.
We can go because I got $5, she got 10. Let's go. I got the car. I got $5, she got 10. Let's go.
I feel you. Okay, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. My perspective, negative. Please do not come in my low vibration. I do not want any woman that's an OF or stripper, OnlyFans.
But hold on.
Or stripper, in my perspective, because it's just like.
So you know what?
I'm not knocking them. There's certain men that's into it.
Shout out to them too. Shout out to the men.
Just me personally, I can't do it
like that though.
No.
Shout out to the men that don't really mind that. But go ahead.
Yeah, like for me, I personally can't do it. I can't mentally because because it you know, everything is history. You have internet. If you post it on the internet, it's still gonna be there forever.
So you feel like an OnlyFans is like considered like a prostitute?
Basically.
That's not though.
Internet
prostitute.
Yeah.
I'm a hippie. They always call me the hippie.
But I don't judge them. Hey, get your money how you get your money.
But you technically judging them in your life.
But that's not my preference. Everyone has a preference.
I got you.
That's not my preference.
That's why I said you judging them in your life. Shout out to you though. You got to stand up for something, right?
Let's go to the next question. That's a good debate going back and forth. Okay. How much money is too much money to spend on someone you just met? What's the money limit? Like how much you spend?
But we ain't trying to do too much, like far as we ain't trying to it depends on where you at in life.
What about
me? You talking about me?
Yeah. You just met the person.
I just met the person?
Yeah. Let's say month 2 you going on
bills paid? Bills paid?
Bill paid. But month 2 let's say month 2. Month 2.
Second day?
Second month.
Second month
of talking and dating and interacting. Say going on a trip. Let's go
on a trip.
Mexico, Cabo.
No. If we going on a trip, like I ain't thinking about cash. I'm just thinking about like what I can afford. But
okay.
Like, the first date is different. Like I feel like first date. If I feel like this person is a bozo. Yeah. Because females can be bozos. Don't get it twisted. They can be bozos. But I feel like this person is a bozo. Yo, bro, we topping out at 150 max.
Like, 150?
No, I'm not trying to reach that. But like
topping at 150 on what?
From my perspective, right?
Like for what though? What's 150? That's a hair. That's hair or nails.
No. I'm talking about I'm eating. Right, we eating.
Oh, this.
We had a table, right? I'm sitting.
Oh, restaurant.
Yeah, we grubbing, right? What's the restaurant you said you like? What's the restaurant you like?
I like Mastro's. I
don't even know what that is. So a restaurant I like, we talking about like maybe $30 plates, right?
Yeah.
Couple of drinks, $30, $60. Couple of drinks, that's 40. That's close to $100.
Yeah.
This person in front of me is a bozo, bro. Nah, we tapping out.
You tapping out?
I'm tapping out, bro, at 150. Like, yo, I gotta go pick my jit up. Like, real spill.
Damn, that's crazy.
No, for real, because I'm a gentleman at all costs. My mom raised me a certain kind of way. I'm a gentleman at all costs. So
what's the difference? Okay, I see what you topping out or cutting off in a relationship and money funds. What's the difference from being in a person who you're dating, topping out, to what capping out, or how much you're gonna give them to a person who is you're in a relationship
because
with.
I don't know this person, but I feel like I'm the type of person that, here's the thing, right?
Let's say your shorty is down.
Shorty do walk.
Let's say your shorty is down $500 right now.
She got too much going on.
Are you funding that 500?
What $500 for what? What I got to do with me? I mean, I'm down 500.
Yeah.
But okay, here's the thing.
The difference, would you do it if you were in a relationship with that person?
Ask me that question again. What's the question?
So the question is, how much money?
GPT?
How much money is too much money to spend on someone you just met?
I just met?
Just met.
I ain't trying to spend nothing on nobody I just met, but like if I find this person's comfortable enough to have a sit down eating. Yeah. Bro, like 150 max, because I can afford it. Whatever you can afford. If you can't
afford your tax bracket.
If you can't afford 150, that's fine. Yeah. It could be $40, it could be $50. Yeah. Bro, take her to Starbucks. Is she tripping on the macchiato coffee? I don't eat Starbucks. Bro, you a bozo. Let's get up out of there. On the day of homies. Get up out of there, homie.
I got you.
Bro.
I got you. Next question. Should a first date be treated like an investment or just an experience?
Dates are experiences. Dates are never investments.
You never. What about you're talking to her for like a month, and it's your first date with her, and you kind of get to know her vibe and her personality and who she is, and then you finally meet her.
And you know what she's telling me about? The bill she got to pay. And we don't talk about none of that. Bro, what that look like? Tell me. Hey, I just had to pay this light bill. Yeah. That light bill was like a couple of $100. Like, nobody want to hear that.
Facts.
But females feel like that's like regular conversation, bro. On a day of homies, get up out of there, bro. Nobody want to hear that. For real. Like, that ain't cool. And one time for that ain't sexy. Talk about something else. Talk about like possibly OnlyFans or something. I don't know. But you ain't into that. I'm into that.
So first date, you guys are having conversation about the OnlyFans.
Yeah, because she might need a manager. See, let me tell you something. Real spill. I have the managing perspective. I be managing in my head.
So what's a portion you getting out of that portion?
No, I want her to live. I ain't trying to get no cut in. I want her to live. Okay. She might need somebody to manage her money if she bad like that. Don't be no bad body talking about you OnlyFans though. Let me just say this. First and foremost. If you bad body talking about you OnlyFans, get out of here. Don't be a bozo for real. Get you a regular job. Nothing wrong with having a regular job. I've had a regular job all my life. Shout out to the people that had a regular job. Somebody in your family had a regular job. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Everybody can't have an OnlyFans. Shout out to that.
That's crazy word.
Shut up.
Next question. Have you ever felt like you wasted money on the first date?
Yes. Every time I go on the first date. They don't be talking about nothing, dog. Like, come
Do
on,
you even complete the mission?
what?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had, like,
On the first date?
no.
How many days do you think it takes you? Dang, why?
Bro, I feel like.
So you never had a one night stand?
One night stand? Yeah, like in a club, like
Not like
decades ago, bro.
Not like you went on the first date.
Hey, check this out. As you get older, let me just tell the young people too. As you get older, the one night stands ain't going, bro. Them females be wanting something out of the situation. Them not finna happen, bro. They finna tell you what they need, what they got going on with themselves, and how much everything costs. So that's a no-go. And I feel like at my older age, I still be pulling up. They be like, who that is, though? Who I'm still You feel me?
I feel you on that. Good.
Did I answer the question? I don't think I did.
You answered the question. You said it was a waste of money on the first date.
First date's always a waste of money.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
Yeah, bro. Like,
imagine going on first dates every week with a different female. That's crazy.
Investment. Yeah, for real. Because I feel like
that's just dating in general. You're just trying to find the person that you cool.
You know what? When we in like school and shit like that, and like we get to meet somebody, and we ain't got no money, and that person that like you, they like you for who you are. It's very, very difficult for somebody to see you for that as you get older. Yeah, they see you maybe as a financial gain.
Do you think women look at men as a financial gain? Gotcha.
Yes.
Do you think the roles are reversed?
Everybody.
Like, do you think the roles are reversed? Like, do some women like who are independent, who has money,
who are these women, bro? You always talk about doing
like like let's say like nurses, doctors, like those type of women has professional jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then they
lab techs,
whatever they got going on, it be
pilots.
Mid, whatever they got going on, it be mid.
Like this, just working woman, just working woman.
Oh, working woman. Look, go ahead. What was the question? I'm sorry.
I'm saying like working women are they like not wasting money because they're independent? So meaning as like the question I said, have you ever?
I got a question for you. Can we not chat GPT? I got a question for you. Are we being authentic? I'm being authentic. So I got a question for you. So how many days, right? I got this working class woman, right? I work, she works, she makes good money. Yeah, I take her out on one date. So that means that we bonded, right? That means I gotta take her on a second date. I'm paying for that again. That's two. Yeah, we bonded again. Like what does the compromise come in at?
You don't know if she's gonna throw out. You don't know that
because it ain't even about what you
throw down. Throw down, like meaning as like. Maybe on the third date, she's like, "Hey, I got it. Don't worry about it." What if you go to the bathroom? This happened to me in the past.
She been
I go to the bathroom, right? And she already paid for the check, and say, "Let's go."
That's happening. They do that.
They do that. Women do that.
That's something I need to do before the chick comes up. Let me go to the bathroom on the second date. Hey, bro. That ain't going down.
No, I mean, not all women. Like certain, like
I feel like I deal with all women that get paid every 2 weeks, and every time I take them out, they don't get paid that same week. So maybe they don't have money in their checking account.
Maybe you just gotta go date on the week they get paid.
But I don't be asking that. Cause this is the thing about men. Yeah. Like we just be like, hey yo, we just go out, let's have a good time. Yeah. Like, females don't be thinking that. They be like, oh, where he work? Do he got like a pension? Like, bro, we don't think like that. We be like, yo, you look good. Let me take you out. Why can't women think about, hey, you know what? I like this guy. He's funny. And he holding it down. Are there any women like that? Because I haven't met any women like that.
There are women like that.
Bro, you be saving them, though.
No.
You trying to save them.
No, they're women like that.
Who? Where they at?
They are. You just got to find them.
Where they at?
You just got to find them.
Where?
They're
Not
here.
in South Florida.
Yeah, they are.
Bro,
I mean,
they got BBLs?
Of course not, bro. Like,
so, whoa. Are you trying to tell me there aren't authentic women with BBLs?
There are authentic.
Be careful what you say.
There are authentic women with BBLs.
I don't mind the BBLs too, for real.
Yeah, there are authentic women with BBLs. Because, you know,
some dudes be ranking the BBLs. I don't mind
there are, like, there's hard working women, like cops and, you know, nurses. And
they said nurses one of the ones though. You feel
me? They be getting BBLs. Everybody gets BBLs.
Nah, they said nurses one of the ones. You feel me?
This guy right here. Now we're just changing up a bit. These are the last 4 questions.
Hey, last one question.
Spending versus values. Is a fancy dinner on a first date ever worth it?
Nah, bro. I ain't trying to do all that. It's all about the vibe, man. People fail to realize, like,
what is considered fancy for you?
More than $150. For real, dog. Like
that's crazy. $150.
Like, I feel like females be trying to put like a price limit on the dinner date. Like,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, I've heard women say if you're not spending over like 200 or 250 on the first date.
But check this out. If I say, oh, if you ain't giving up on the first date, I'm looking crazy, right?
Yeah,
bro. Stop that though. That's crazy. That's whack. I mean, I know I'm unk though, but you can't do that for real. Especially if you working like in between, like you got an in between job, bro. Get out of here.
But I feel like women also have to understand about, if you want the man of your dreams, you got to get the man with the personality, not just because of financial gain.
A female don't even know what a man of their dreams look like. A man of their dreams might be right in front of them, but they completely ignoring them. Because they looking at what Instagram or some of whatever.
Instagram plays a big part of like how women look at different men, because they look at couple goals. You know what I mean? And they see like, oh my God, they look good together. I want that.
Right. Do you see anybody on Instagram that you'll be like, you know, as couple goals? Like,
nah.
I mean, because you're younger than me. I don't look at shit like that.
I don't look at that.
For real?
I think that's more of a female thing.
So men don't do that?
Nah. Men don't do that.
I'm just asking.
Nah. I mean, like, I'm more into fitness, so it's different.
Right.
Whereas
you said you worked out 4 hours?
This guy right here.
Big cap.
This guy right here.
Go ahead,
Next question. That's it.
No more
Should there be a spending cap on the first date?
Bro, how much was this first date, bro?
Is it? That's what it is. That's under the.
I told you from my perspective, 150. If I'm going out, I just got paid. Okay. I could spend 150 on something. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does spending more actually increase the chance of a second date?
If I spend bro, that's a tricky question. Depending on where you at.
Yeah, what if you get one of them ones, right? And plus she's like,
no, I'm gonna tell you.
You seen her in the club like Live or something like that. No, let me tell you something. She's like, and everybody was on about, and you guys vibing. She don't choose nobody else, but she
choosing me.
She choose you.
I do a second date. I'll do a second date.
But you splurging on that?
Splurging like what? Because here's the thing, bro. Me spending as a regular guy, we regular guys, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I can't spend another 150 on that's $300.
What if she
gas is?
How would she come correct and be like, hey, I want a bag? What if she pull up and say, let's go to the mall, and then like the outside like Miami District, and she says like, oh, let's go to Louis real quick.
Yo, I don't think this is for us. I drive a bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. We ain't trying to do that like that.
Man. Yeah. What if you pull up
the wrong one?
What if you pull up in a car that, like, you know, some guys have a facade. They pull up in like rental cars, but that's not their actual cars, and they pull up in the actual. Let me tell you something. Like fake flexing.
Yo, that's your era, bro. I don't really understand that fake flexing. Like, I feel like the fake flexing is completely, that'll put you in a situation you don't want to be in, because it's not sustainable. So if you're spending a certain amount of money just to rent a car,
just to have a facade, be like you have to spend money to look good, have that money, have that like persona, that energy, that aura, and it attracts that woman that you like, those BBL type of woman or those high quality women, because they look at you like, oh, this is a clean, nice gentleman that looks good. He cares about his health, he cares about his looks, and he cares about how you dress. You know what I mean?
So I'm holding down a rental for a weekend. What I got next week, it's not sustainable.
You got your broke down Honda.
That's terrible, bro.
And then,
how about you just have a good, nice Buick
what if he needs Uber? He Ubers there.
Bro, get you a Buick Enclave, bro. You good, bro. Yeah.
Oh man, all right.
That's it for it.
And the last question: are cheap dates more genuine or just low effort?
I'm not trying to be a cheap date. I try to be somewhere in between.
150 is a cheap date. Compared to a woman, that's a cheap date.
Bro, what she work at though? What she work at? Like you can't be like, oh, I'm like a
minimum.
assistant.
They say minimum now is like 200, 250.
Bro, I'm basing everything on what the female got.
And that's like a day and like a okay hotel, like a night in an okay hotel.
Oh, she's trying to, you know what I'm saying?
So what if you be like, yo, I don't wanna take you out. Let's get a night in a hotel and we spend the whole night and do whatever at the like.
TDD represents Southside. Sound like you tricking to me, sir. Hey, bro, straight to the point. We call that straight to the point, baby. That's where we at.
That's what you do?
Stop, bro. I mean, I don't really come across that as much.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
okay.
Don't be the feds, bro.
All right.
That's what you do.
All right. These are all the questions we asked, and we're good. Hey, and this is for episode 3.
We don't break Treyway, baby. No doubt.
All right. No, don't touch me.